All right. I don't know if you saw this at Ignite, but they showed us a little demo of something that blew our minds, and that's the new OneLake Catalog. It was amazing. I hadn't seen anything about this before. Super excited about it, and it just rolled out and hit my tenant. I want to share my first impression with it with you. Let's see how it goes. Maybe it's going to be great. Maybe not. Let's see. All right. Do the whole like YouTube thing, right? Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you want early access to this content, become a member, and for as little as $5 a month, you can get access to these videos early. All right, but let's go ahead and what is OneLake Data Catalog? Where are we going to find this? Well, we're going to find this in OneLake, right? So we've got this wonderful little icon right over here on the main page. It's right under home. It's our OneLake and when we click on it, you're going to see that it's enabled by default. Like this is just how we're going to be accessing the information. And you can kind of see it right here. I'm looking at this live, scrolling through this. You know, it's kind of my first look at it too. So let's see what we got here. Okay. So we have, first off on the top, we've got a domain slicer, right? So I can go up here and I can actually like leave it filtered to all domains. I can look at individual, domains that I have. I can have legacy. I could do marketing or whatever it is. I can filter it by domains. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That helps feed into like my organizational structure. If you haven't watched the video for my domains video, go check that one out. This one's really important for you when it comes to organizing all of your content in Fabric. So we've got that there. We've also got a link right here that takes you over to the documentation on the OneLake data catalog. So you can go over here and read all about it. I'll probably put this in the link below, but honestly, like it's right here. Easier for you to probably click on it from here than in my little YouTube video. All right, so that's the top. Before we get into the filter items, because I think there's a lot there, let's take a look at, oh, look at that. We've got a hide and expand. So we can actually focus in on the data, not our navigation. But we've got our navigation item, right? So we can like hone in on all items, right? We could do my items, endorsed items, or favorited items. Oh, that's kind of cool. It makes it really easy for me to, oh my. That's not good. Well, I don't have anything favorited. So I lost the pop-up there. So a little UI thing. So go in and out. That fixes it. Again, we're watching this live, so you're seeing this here as we're doing this together here. So let's see. So we've got all items, my items, endorsed items, and favorites. I think this is a easy way to filter in on the key items inside your organization. Makes it really easy to hunt this stuff down. That's good sense. And we've got your workspaces. Oh, and take a look at this. Now, you're not going to know this because, I'm like, it's literally going to highlight the last workspaces that you've been working in. So I was just doing some videos where I was doing work in AdventureWorks, data analytics and data engineering, and my Dunder Mifflin data set. But I was also just looking at my Madison Lakehouse and Semantic models the other day. So it's highlighting the ones that I've been using most recently. So that's really nice, but I can always expand that to show more workspaces. And it looks like, if I look at this view, it looks like it's going to show you the workspaces historically in the order that you interacted with them. I don't know. Maybe that's in the documentation. Maybe it's not, but that's what it looks like to me. All right, let's go in and let's take a look at our filtering type. So we've got, when it comes to filtering, we've got the ability to filter and drill into data items. Okay, that's interesting. Insights. Oh, that's a preview. I don't know what that's going to be. I can't wait to look on that because, what does that actually mean? I didn't see that in the documentation when I kind of, they published that before they published this. So excited about that. We've got processes, we've got solutions. That's interesting. And configurations. All right, well, let's see what this stuff is. So if I go to data, I could see that Okay, I've got all of my basic data types are there. Ooh, look at this metric sets. So this is the brand new metric sets feature. This is not yet rolled out. At least it's not in my tenant. Maybe when you're watching this, you'll be like, yeah, I use it. I love it. Very excited about this. But I've got my data marts, my event house, my KQL, Lakehouse, mirrored Databricks catalogs. Interesting. Mirrored databases. And if I scroll down, yeah, I've got more of my classic stuff. My warehouse, my SQL databases, semantic model. Now, if I look at this, can I zoom out? No, that doesn't help. Uh, oop, there we go. If I look at this, it is clear that this is in alphabetical order. Can I propose, Microsoft, that you put this in the order that is most popular, or that that people use? Because I'm going to tell you, data marts are not super popular. People don't use that a ton. Same thing with event houses today. Maybe tomorrow that's going to change. Same thing with KQL databases. Lake houses are huge, right? Oh, semantic models is huge. Data warehouses is huge. SQL databases, I think, is going to be huge, right? Switch up this order type to make that more relevant to the user and not necessarily just alphabetical, right? All right, that's interesting. If I look at insights, oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at all of these things that we're going to start to see inside of here. So, like, these are all things that are going to be coming soon. Look, so none of these are in here yet. They're all just coming soon. But we've got AI skills, dashboards, exploration. Interesting. Graph. Okay, metric sets, org apps. Okay, this is a big one. If you haven't seen my org app video, go check that one out. I've got best practices for how you should manage that. And then real-time dashboards. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. I think that makes tons of sense. Now we've got our processes. Interesting. Look at what we've got here. We've got processes, and now we've got AI skills. AI skill. Huh, that must be the API endpoint for that we would use in a process, possibly. That's interesting. API for GraphQL, Activator, that makes tons of sense. Apache Airflow job, Data Factory job, copy job. Let's see what's down lower. Um, yeah, data pipeline, event stream, experiment, KQ. Again, I think my feedback or my take is like I like this, and alphabetical order makes somewhat sense, but again, um, and maybe because it's so long of a list, you can't see it all at once. You do it like that. To me, it feels like we should be having the things that people are using the most up on top, so that you're not like, oh, hey, look, I have to always scroll down to notebooks. I have to always scroll down to Spark jobs. I've got to always scroll down to user data functions, which I think are going to be more popular for a very long time than API for GraphQL or AI skill or a lot of these things. So I don't know. That's my thoughts. Oh, okay. Now let's look at solutions. Solutions shows us these values. So we've got our healthcare, our cohort healthcare data solutions, Project Alpine Lakes. Oh, this is interesting. So these are the like industry-based solutions that Fabric is rolling out. So that's kind of cool. Like these are predefined things that you can then just populate and leverage that central build out. That's kind of cool, I think. Now let's take a look at configurations. Oh, look at this. Oh, so we can see our environments and how we manage our environments. Our home one. I don't know what that is. Clearly it's a data pipeline of sorts. I just don't know what home one is. And the variable library. That is awesome. So if you use variables commonly across your pipelines, your functions, your models, or whatever, you just have that all in one place. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. I love these filters, and it's like you kind of got one place where you can go and find all of your Fabric content, and it's easy to hone in on it, right? And then the last thing is our tags. So it's really easy to like tag and find sales items, or well, that's interesting. Okay, well, apparently I haven't tagged any of the data items that are in here. Um, it's interesting to note that the OneLake data catalog is explicitly data sources, right? So if we're looking at all the, like what's in here, we've got all of our data sets here, right? So like data marts, like this is all data here. Insights is AI skills. Oh, and reports is under insights and coming soon. So eventually reports is going to come in here, but reports, which is what Power BI is primarily known for, isn't yet available in OneLake data catalog. That's a little weird. Like MVP without reports in Power BI. That's odd. Um, but all right, that's pretty cool. And then of course you can filter it. You've got sorting. Oh, sorting by name, but not by type. You can do it by owner. When it was last refreshed, that makes sense. Location. Okay. Be kind of nice if there was like filter items right here in line here, so I could filter in on it. I mean, not that I can't like filter it in other ways to kind of get the exact same functionality here. That's pretty cool. But let's take before we go like any deeper into this. Let's take a look, and I really want to focus in on semantic models here, and I want to focus in on endorsed items. So this is, interesting. So I'm on endorsed items, so I know it's endorsed, and I can see the type, but I can't see what endorsement is here. That's a miss. OneLake Catalog, got to get my endorsement label on here so it's clear and easy for me to see. But let's see. If I click on an object, what do I get? Oh, this is cool. So it becomes easy for me to like go in and oh, look, I can download the like semantic model. I can refresh it. I could share it. I can explore this data through auto creating a report. What else is here? Oh, explore data, create a blank report, analyze Excel, open workspace lineage. What's that? Oh, cool. It sends me through to the workspace, opening up to the lineage so I can actually see where it came from. So this data model is sourcing it from my AdventureWorks database, right? So it loads through and I could see that it's going to a report here and that's all it's going. So interesting. All right, and I can actually see like the child items, the reports that are out there, a paginated report that's consuming this, and then all downstream items. Okay, this is pretty cool. Go back to OneLake. Let's see what else. So if I look at semantic model, let's see what else can I see here. I can analyze Excel. I can chat in Teams, so I can talk with people about it. I can actually see all the tables. Oh, look at this. I can see the what fields are in there. Interesting. Do I have access to the facts? Okay, so I've got columns, but I don't have measures. All right, that's okay. Remember, hey, this is day 0 with this functionality. Love to see that get enriched or enhanced. That's cool. Let's see here. What else we got in here? Oh, I can see the lineage right here. So I can go to the workspace lineage, but I actually can see the lineage right from within this experience. I don't have to do that. So I could see that, okay, it goes to the embedded report. It's got the data god model 3 and the one big table. Those are all downstream. Oh, cool. This is cool. And look at that. I can filter in on stuff. So imagine you've got hundreds of reports that are downstream. You can do that. That's cool. Oh, and look at this. We've got our monitoring right in here. Oh, and look. You can even see like these are the aggregations. Like remember you can do automatic aggregations on a model. No, in this case, uh, I have 0 automatic aggregations created, but really they only get created because to address queries that are actively being run against this. And this is my demo tenant. So unless I'm playing with something, nobody's actively hitting it, right? So that makes sense. This is cool. Look at this. So we can see the refresh history. We can see the OneDrive. Look at that. We can see Direct Lake, OneLake integration. Gosh dang, this is spot on awesome. All right, so that's the that's a semantic model. If I go in and look at a lake house, I get something similar where I could see the tables. Interesting. I could see the tables, but on the lake house, but I can't go deeper. I can manage the permissions. I can manage settings on the lake house. I could set endorsements. I could tag it. I could put I could get the SQL Analytics endpoint. Oh, this is a great place to get like your connection string. That is cool. I don't know what a live endpoint is. That's new to me, but there's nothing here, so I don't know what that is. Let's see. I can refresh it. Oh, actually, can I refresh it, or does it just show recent runs? Oh, look, it's keeping me in the same experience. It's not taking me to the workspace or anything like that. So like I don't like leave this, right? I can share it. Okay. I can then do the same thing, open the workspace lineage. I can open it so I can go right into it, or I can favorite this item for usage, like in my favorite items. Oh, that's cool. All right, then let's look at my SQL. And hang on a second here. I can. Oh, and look. Oh man. Ah. Oh, look. You can expand upon it. Okay, and it takes you right into. No, I don't know if you saw what I did there. Let me zoom in. There's this little expand button. When I clicked on it, it opened this up. So this is like a full screen view of everything about this lake house, right? So I could add the description. I've got my connection string right there. No clicking to find the extension connection string. It's just right in your face. That's awesome. I can see all the stuff that derives from it. I can go to lineage. I can open it. I can favorite all that good stuff. And it did it. I don't know if you saw this, but it did this in a new tab, right? So I've got a new tab right here. So I can keep that open and I can actually go back into my data catalog. So if I wanted to look at something else like, not my data flows, staging, those are meaningless things. But like if I wanted to look at my SQL database and what's inside of there, kind of minimal right now. That's kind of understandable. But I could expand that and open that to a new page. Okay. Where is my warehouses? So let me actually filter down to, I want to see what a warehouse looks like. All right, so here's my AdventureWorks warehouse. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, look at this. I've got my schemas, my tables. I can drill into all of that. Wow, this is fantastic. Look at all of this. I could create a blank report, AutoGen, create a blank Power BI report, explore it. I mean, a lot of the same functionality here. Wow. OneLake catalog. I think this is pretty good. All right. What do you guys think? OneLake catalog. I'm actually going to give this like, I don't know. We're going to give this one, we're going to score this one. We're going to give it an 8.8 on a review of feature functionality out of 10. So 8.8. One view. This is our review of this. Is there some room for improvement? Yeah, I think we had kind of like walked through and identified and talked through that stuff. But like overall, I think this is an amazing first step, first draft. Excited to have this. I know I'm going to be using this all over the place when I'm working in Power BI, working with new data sets, and I think you should too. Let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are. What's your feedback? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's it missing? What would you like it did more of? I'd love to have that conversation with you. And straight up, it's in public preview right now, so changes are easier than they'll ever be to be made to this product. So if you want these changes in, like let's get together and let's get those changes in. My brain is just like totally taking a dump on like if you have ideas, go over to ideas.microsoftfabric.com or something like that. I don't remember it right now. It's all right. Let me know what's your thoughts. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. You're awesome. I love that we get to talk about this stuff today. You guys have the best day ever. Peace. Fow, now, now, down, bow. Hey, you need some help? I can do it. I can help you out. Head over to bakertilly.com/digital. Click on get more information, stuff like that. Myself or one of my coworkers will reach out to you. We'll set up some time. We'll get you straightened up. We'll get a project going. Oh yeah, no problem. And if you think you can do this yourself, and I know you can do this yourself, check out these videos to get yourself up to speed in the latest and greatest stuff in Fabric, and become a data god yourself.